Welcome to my Reason tutorial for the composition assignment. Okay, firstly I've created a session for this assignment, so you just open up that session. It says we've got a sound driver problem. I'll show you how to fix that. You go up to Edit menu, drop down to Preferences, and then where it says General you flick that down to Audio, and then change the ASIO driver to No Sound, and then back to the ASIO driver. Problem solved. Okay. Now, we have various devices, a mixer here, that's a subtractor synthesizer which we're using for the bass, a digital sampler which we're using for the rhythm guitar, another sampler for the lead guitar, and a third sampler which we're going to use for our melody. Now back up to the subtractor synthesizer. With the bass, we can actually change the bass sound by going up to the folder here and opening the folder. And it has a bunch of different bass sounds, so I'm just going to go with the first one I find. You can change the parameters of the sound. You can turn it up an octave or down an octave, whatever you want. We're going to go, instead of a guitar sound for the rhythm guitar, we're going to change that here to a cello. So you go to Strings, Cello, Open. Okay, and our guitar is now a cello, and our lead guitar part, let's turn that into something else like an organ. Okay, so click on organ, open. So now instead of bass and two guitars, we have a synth bass, organ, and cello. Okay, so let's put some drums to this. So I've got two Dr. Rex loop players I've put into this session for you to use. To open it up, you just click that. There we go. Okay, now we're going to open up some drum samples. These are the different types of drum samples. We're going to go for a drum and bass, and I'll just pick one. There we go, and open it. Now you can preview to hear what it sounds like by pressing preview, because this sample was recorded at 170 beats per minute. This song is at 173, so that's not much of a difference. Okay, to put it into your session, what you do is you shift click and where you want it to start, and you alt click where you want it to end, and then you have to come down to the bottom left of the screen and click on the device and then press 2 track, and there we are. It's just come up. So that is now on my track. Now I've got a second drum machine. We're going to do another one, so we'll choose a different sample from a different type of drum beat. Chemical Beats maybe. Yeah, okay, we'll drop that down, choose another one. Okay, preview it, see how it sounds like. This one was recorded at 135 BPM, so having it playing back at 173 will sound a bit different. So that's right, so you control click where you want it to start, alt click where you want it to end. Make sure that you've changed down in the bottom left to Dr. X2, yep, and then to track, and bingo, there it is. Okay, so we have two different types of drum samples in this song now, and I've changed the instruments. Now what we're going to do is create a melody. So I go down to the third sampler, and we're going to choose a female voice. Okay, now we go back to the start and turn the click track on, which is down there, and the tempo is right next to it. You can change that too if you would like. Okay, now if I press record, I've actually made a mistake here in this video. I've pressed record and I'm actually recording onto the Dr. X2 because I didn't change the MIDI port over to the sampler. So I'll do that now. There we go. Alright, record, and then just by playing the notes on a MIDI keyboard, I am now recording my melody. Now if I've missed a note or a couple of notes, I can just go back, pull the playback menu back. There we go, and I'm just filling in the notes that I missed. Okay, now if I decided that I didn't like that, if it was crap, I can just delete them and start again. Once I'm finished, you then go up to File and Export Song as Audio File. Choose where you want it to go, the name of the song, and all you have to do is it's already set at CD format, and you press OK, and that is it. That's all you have to do. Any tweaking that you want to do is completely up to you, and also
If you want to create more instruments or more drum beats, you just go up to the create menu, which is up next to the edit menu. Okay, have fun.